this is the Mushroom Kingdom's Ghostbuster here today, and I am in a different place. I have magically teleported, and there is a strange man. Very strange man.
Spoopy.
This is the Mr. Funny.
It's the Mr. Funny.
It's the Mr. Funny.
This is in my office, actually. We just finished recording a
Mario Kart 7 review.
Yeah, on my channel.
So if you want,
we will leave a link in the description if you guys want to go check that out.
But please watch this
Sub
video
to me.
first.
Sub to me and I'm sub to him.
Please.
That's it.
Please watch this video first. I need the love.
He needs the love. Today, we are going to be debating the age-old question, but it's not that much of an age-old question because it's only been out for like
2DS
10 months.
versus Switch.
3DS versus the Switch, because the 2DS and the 3DS are the same thing, Tristan. Come on, you ruin it every time, dude. Come on. Gosh. Politicians am I? Going through four
main things.
4 different categories to see which one's better, but we will not be deciding which one's better in this video. You guys are deciding which one's better in the comment section. So, let's get started. Round 1!
To talk about the games.
Yeah.
Alright, what was the launch of your Switch? How did the launch go?
Well, there was Zelda, dude. Friggin' Zelda is considered, on Metacritic, the greatest launch game. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it stated the greatest launch game with a 97 on Metacritic and an 83 on audience score. That's very high. Nintendo put all of their dice into this game, and it paid off massively, being easily the greatest game of 2017. I mean, you can't freaking forget all the other great games that came on launch day. Super Mario Man R, I hear, is actually really fun, but it's also a mixed opinion. So I don't know. Snipperclips was also very great. We also got a lot of good third-party support on launch day, like The Binding of Isaac, which, well, we all know that's a good indie game.
You got about 9 on launch.
Well, what did you have on launch?
We had something stronger. See, we had launch titles like Mario Kart 7. We had strong first-party titles, and they had Zelda, which I'm saying Zelda's wonderful, but what if? See, some people don't like open world games, and I can totally relate to that.
Some people aren't into kart racing.
Yes, but they had other things like platformers and then more open world things. They touch many different bases with the Nintendo 3DS, following to make several other things in the family just so they could hold all the games. They added a C-stick in the next thing just so they could create some of these games, which, might I add, had some wonderful reviews like Ocarina of Time 3D, which IGN says is one of the best games of all time.
Yeah, remind me again how good Zelda is. Remind me again how many copies has Zelda sold?
A lot.
More than the Switch itself. Zelda has sold more than the Switch itself. Not only, just because Zelda's one game, doesn't mean it's just one game basis. There are so many different styles. Simulators with the cooking. Open world, duh. Adventure, duh, because it's a Zelda game. There's also a heavy emphasis on immersive gameplay. And the weapon mechanics are amazing. In my opinion, I've never played a Zelda game, but I personally prefer the weapon mechanics that are in Breath of the Wild, unlike every other Zelda game, main series Zelda game, that came before it.
Okay.
Also, I'm not done yet. There are also puzzles with the shrines and the divine beasts, as well as a challenge with the guardians, the bosses, and the Lionels. Freaking screw the Lionels. There are also, just because I'm saying Zelda games doesn't mean we're talking launch games. I heard you talking about other games that didn't come out on launch day. I'll get back to that. But Snipper Clips was an amazing puzzle game that I still haven't finished. I hear Super Mario Art is also a great party game with friends. 1-2 Switch can hold your attention for about an hour, which I'm not going to talk about. But, come on. The Switch games, it's hard to beat. Especially the launch games.
Okay. You have me defeated in some areas, but some you do not. You're putting all your dice in Zelda.
'Cause they did, and it worked.
Mm-hmm. You're not Nintendo, though.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you've been putting everything into Zelda, and I feel like that is not the best move on your part. But I also feel like there are more diverse games on the. Well, there's more diverse games coming to the Switch, but there are many diverse games and games still being made. This console is still alive. This portable is still alive.
It's called a console, you're kidding.
I don't know what it's called. We're not professional. But you see, they have, they have all these different games, like, a game that was claimed very highly, which I personally, it's not my favorite game, but was Super Mario 3D World, Land, which, had two playable characters. What?
Ew. Seriously? You're talking about 3D Land, boy? I can't stand 3D Land. Okay?
Okay, that's opinions.
Don't.
But overall, the game was good. And something people don't appreciate in games enough is level design. Each level was different and unique and had a purpose to make you better.
Different and unique.
Yes.
Different and unique.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish that game because every level was the same. Grassland, Ghostland, Sandland, Lava. Always. Always every level. That's always it.
I'm talking from a gameplay standpoint, not from aesthetics.
That's not what I'm talking about. They're always the same, never changing. That's one of the praised games on the 3DS. That if it's praised, that means more people are gonna buy it. That's fooling customers. Your 3DS is fooling customers.
Isn't your Switch doing the same thing though?
What do you mean?
Okay. The Switch has a very diverse lineup, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's soon getting games like Skyrim.
I'm excited for that. Doom came out today.
See, Doom.
That's very bloody.
I'm honestly not gonna play that. But anyways, the Switch is in part fooling customers.
How?
It has some games that are targeted towards some people, and has other games targeted to other people, and that's totally fine. But if you want to play Doom and only Doom, and you love games of that genre, but you end up getting one game like that, and then there's like a dry season of that game on the Switch, you have
Are you
nothing
talking
to
from
do
a
with your
shooter
Switch.
perspective? Or
I'm talking from...
Because Doom is kind of an FPS because there is the online mode. I hope
Yeah.
you realize Splatoon 2, Payday 2, Rogue Redux Elite Trooper thingy.
Splatoon 2 is a third-person shooter, actually.
They're basically the same thing. But there are still games in those genres that I think you can...
Yeah, but there are droughts of certain titles that, and the third-party support, might I add, is amazing, so praise to the Switch there. I'm gonna give them a charity tip over there. But I feel like it had, that had something that, Okay, let me ask you a
dramatic
question.
music.
Can your Switch play Wii U games?
You went there, didn't you?
Answer
Fine.
me, can it?
It can't. Every
Everyone since
Every
the
single
GameCube.
everything since the Game Boy Advanced, actually.
Yeah.
Every console that Nintendo's produced since the Game Boy Advanced has had backwards compatibility. You got me there, boy.
Okay, and what games can this play? This can play games from the Nintendo DSi era. It even has games like not PictoChat. It has games like Flipnote Studio that they made a remaster of. It's amazing. Flipnote creator that came with the thing. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it added new features and created its own family of games and some of your favorite games. Hey, know what game I really want to play, but, who needs this? My DS is garbage basically now because this has all these new features and it can play those old games, backwards compatibility. I win there. And the games that it can play on backwards compatibility is amazing. Pretty much all of them. And might add, that must have took a lot of effort at putting in every single game that inside of the Nintendo 3DS and 2DS's thing, not even taking up that much memory, found a way around it, and it can play a lot of games. It has an SD card for the Nintendo 2DS and 3DS.
Mine has a freaking 2 gigabyte. That's actually really sad, but I'm still holding on. Actually,
you can get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, freaking.
If you have a big enough one. So there's so many things you can do, and might I add, it's not dead.
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
But
a lot of people are saying it's dead. It's not dead. It's not dead because you know what came out the last Nintendo Direct? Do you know what came out?
Minecraft.
Yes, one of the most highly praised
the second
indie
sold
game of all time.
The second best sold indie game of all time. The second best sold game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
On the 3DS.
Microsoft.
What? Hang on. Might I add?
What?
Hang on. You continue doing your thing, bud.
I know what you're doing.
Let me just. Is that what?
Yes, that is Minecraft.
I did not. Oh my gosh. That's Minecraft.
Wait.
That's Minecraft
I'm not done.
On the Switch.
That wasn't my point, Mr. Funny. My point was a company as big as Microsoft that is rivals with Nintendo, mind you, ended up partnering.
But it also partnered with Switch. I know where you're going.
Yes,
but
on a console that everyone thought was dead, that no one's going to use anymore, Microsoft had faith in it. A company so big decided, hey, I have an idea. Let's put this on the 3DS. And there were a lot of risks to that, but when
4 months later,
as big as
4 months
Microsoft,
later,
when this came out in 2011,
4 months later,
4 months later,
Minecraft came out on the Switch. 4 months later.
No,
earlier.
Earlier.
I meant earlier.
Yes. And
we've been rambling on for a long time. Let's get to the point, shall we?
The games on this are amazing and wonderful, and hold some of my favorite games of all time. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. It got a Metroid remake on there. It got all these things.
It also has Federation Force. And we have Prime 4 coming on.
Okay. I honestly don't get what's so bad about Federation Force. I kind of... from what I've seen, it's kind of good. I kind of...
Right. But...
Unpopular.
I say we wrap this argument up.
For round 2.
Also, the Switch almost has over 200 games.
Round 2.
eShop.
Go to round
over
2.
200 games
this guy's going
in under
your drums go
a year.
Right now, please. Jared, go to round.
In under a year.
Logan, cut.
Logan's not here to defend you. Round 2.
Time to talk graphics, and I know what I'm gonna see in the comments, and from this guy's face, but the Nintendo Switch SHG.
The Switch is actually the second Nintendo console that have HD.
The second?
That's sad, actually.
It is.
But, what are you saying? That was just a fun fact. What were you saying? Oh. 3D.
3D. It's got 3D. And I know I'm gonna see this in the comments and from this guy's face. But the 3D feature was so bad and no one liked it. When the next console in the family ended up getting face tracking software and a C-stick, so you can play your games in 3D, and it had like these adorable Pikmin.
Mr. Ghostbuster.
Yes?
You're talking about the wrong topic. This is just funny, but that should go into other features.
But it's graphics. 3D is putting it in the graphics, and...
But is it really? Is it really? It didn't change the graphics at all. All it changed is that your eyes would bleed out of your face. It was awful. It was terrible. This is a portable console that can match the Xbox One and the PS4. That
it can't match the Xbox One X. It's got 4K. I haven't even played the Xbox.
But this thing can match it. A portable system can match it.
Okay.
I think I got you beat. I think I got...
That was a sad story. I heard better. I'm just saying it for effort.
This is a song and a play that
I'd like to talk about the review that we just did. That we just recorded, mind you.
Mario
and
Kart
this
7.
review was Mario Kart 7. And what did we talk about? Oh, yeah, the graphics were good. Oh, did that come out of your mouth? It did.
Maybe.
It did. It did come out
You
of
want to know what else is coming out of my mouth?
Did.
You want to know what else is coming out of my mouth?
What?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yes.
This game. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna pull up to it right now.
Okay. While he's gonna pull that up, I'm gonna shove in as many things as I can. The graphics were amazing for a portable system, and really brought it to next level portable thing. And by the way, this dominated over the PS Vita.
Just imagine that you can see the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but that game.
Does anyone own a PS Vita?
We're talking about PlayStation. But
I was just trying to compare this to the PS Vita, and I was like,
wait, no one owns that thing.
Because this was the best portable system out there.
Now, that's a different story, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Because Switch
is basically a PS Vita with attachable things.
Has the best Mario Kart game portability. Best looking, best gameplay, best reviewed. It's got everything.
Actually,
I remember hearing that Mario Kart 7 is probably the 5th best. And what was number 8 reviewed as?
2.5. It was a guess. He told me to guess. I don't really know. I'm gonna guess it's 1.
No, it was 5. 5.
Wait, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was rated the 5th best.
Mario Kart 8 was 1. Mario Kart 7 was 5th.
Mm-hmm.
5th. Mm-hmm. You can't compete with the numbers, Tristan. The numbers. What is this? That's what I was going for.
Before you were doing like.
Now
you're numbers. And that was like ledger lines or something.
Ledger lines.
Ledger lines except that's stuff.
Nerd jokes.
Yeah.
But Mario Kart 8 is easily. Why are we talking about Mario Kart 8? Graphics! It's got better graphics than 7. That's where I was going at.
Uh-huh. And, I gotta say, it does have some better graphics in some areas.
Mm-hmm.
In some areas.
Some. Name one time where the 3DS has outbested the Switch.
In graphics-wise?
Yeah.
Okay,
Want to hear it? It's still going on. The 3DS has still got lineups.
Yeah.
The 2DS XL came out.
Yeah.
After the Switch.
Still coming.
So obviously they'd give a graphical update, right?
They did.
Does it best it though?
Yes, it bests the system
It
by upping the graphical
does
ante.
it best the Switch?
Does it benefit the Switch?
Does the 2DS? Does the 3DS has the 3DS ever beaten the Switch in terms of graphics? None.
Well, I feel like that would
Switch.
go in special features.
Now we're just blabbing.
But it does have some things. Animated title cards. It uses all the little functions to really pop out some of the things.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I said
Okay.
just go on round 3.
Wait, no. I need to show this to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Point. I'm just waiting for it to do a thing.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to do a thing.
You got this, Tristan. I believe in you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Here, I'll just dance while he does stuff.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay. I wanted to show this.
I don't think they can see that, Tristan. Can they see that?
But it has fully animated and pretty nice looking. Do you see this looks nice?
Mm-hmm.
And this has fully animated things that interact
though.
as you shake and as you do many different things, which should technically, I feel like it's a bit of both because it is something that the graphic does. And another thing is, I guess, now it goes Spectrum Features.
Round 3!
I just want to skip this section, honestly. Before you say Switch's marketing was better, it had Believer,
Because it
had all
is
the songs.
Believer! Hang on, you talk. I'm going to pull up that music video right now. So, no, I'm going to get copyrighted by YouTube.
Rip.
I'm making fun of Snappy Turtle. You don't know who he is, but
Okay.
Jason, you're probably watching this. Send this video to him. Make sure he sees this. I want him to see us. He got copyright strikes by playing that song.
So, anyways,
Believer.
the marketing does what it needs to do. This needs to appeal to kids because it has those kinds of games and wants to share those kinds of things. And parents will look into it because it all has like a simple aura. And when it was showing off 3D, it had some pretty cool gimmicks that it showed in the commercials. It does what it has to do. And the Nintendo Switch was meant for a broader audience, and it does what it has to do.
No, don't play my channel trailer. I don't like that video.
It does what it needs to do. It works in its own right, but the thing with the Switch is when kids come over and they're like, they might be wary of the Switch because they see a game like Doom on there. And you know, that game's got like, what?
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm tired of and fired of the way that things have been. Oh,
the way that
I actually don't want it to be copyright strike, sorry. My dad's probably gonna be like, everything okay down there?
We're fine. So yeah, there's that.
Did the 3DS be premiered at the Super Bowl, Tristan? The Super Bowl. Millions of people are watching this.
Only in the Americas.
Still millions.
Only in the Americas.
Millions of people are watching this commercial. And when they're hearing a popular band like Imagine Dragons, the Imagine Dragons, stop saying it. Imagine Dragons, I don't know about you, but I think they're a pretty popular band.
They're
a pretty popular band.
They used to
So when someone hears that song, they're like, they're gonna pop their head up like, this is Nintendo. Nintendo works with Imagine Dragons?
Yes, and will that be appealing to kids? Okay. So I went over
Imagine
this.
Dragons is a popular band. I guarantee you, most of the people who listen to Imagine Dragons are kids.
Yes.
And
the thing is,
adults saying like, what?
What?
Who you calling a kid?
Look, adults are just kids with bigger toys.
really hot.
It's a fact. Same here. Oh, why am I wearing long sleeves?
This debate's getting intense. But the marketing is suited for adults. And you might be saying, but adults are not kids. The 3DS is suited to kids. And the 3DS has been selling well. And I'm not going to bring up the fact that the Switch is newer still. I'm not, even though I just did.
You did.
What do kids like? Do you think kids want to do the thing that are showing the commercials? Do you think they want to do their own thing? No, they don't. They want to do the thing that the older people are doing. They want to
look sophisticated.
All people with younger siblings know what. All people with younger siblings know what I'm talking about. Do you have younger siblings?
I do.
I do too.
They don't act like this.
Talking about me or they don't act like me because I'm a loser.
Well,
but
Jacob acts.
Kids want to do the thing that older kids are doing. Older kids really want to be adults at this point. What are in the Switch commercials? Adults. Also, that 3D effect, cool at first glance, just like the Wii U gamepad at first glance. How did that end up?
The Wii U gamepad is influential for a lot of games on the Wii U and is actually super helpful.
13 million units sold, Tristan.
I know the numbers.
The 3D effect is a gimmick. No one uses it. Sure, it's cool for the first 2 tries, but no one would use it.
What section are we on?
We're on marketing.
Oh, I forgot.
The portability, yet you can plug this into your TV, but it also be portable. Take it wherever you want. Is genius. It's so simple, I'm surprised we haven't gotten it sooner. I'm serious. This is genius. The marketing.
Actually, the V-Smile had it.
What's the V-Smile?
Okay.
I don't want to go into this.
I'm gonna go into
What's
this.
to round 4?
No, we're not
round 4. Round 4, bitch. Round 4. Other features.
Don't swear. Keep this family. Family friendly.
What does the 3DS have that the Switch doesn't? A snap. Hang on, guys. It actually snaps. I was amazed when I first.
It does snap, but it's not as satisfying. It's not like that. It's just the.
This other features is like our friendship building back together.
All right.
Yeah, let's just hug it out, even though I smell like dog crap.
Look at it.
I'm just going to my armpit.
I am not breathing. I am not breathing.
I don't think there's much to talk about. I think we accidentally talked about other features.
No. Theme shop. I want to talk about the theme shop. So, in one way, the Nintendo 2DS superior to the Nintendo Switch is the overall layout and design. Know what you can have in Nintendo Switch? You have black background and kill your eyes white background. What do I?
Yeah. Cool pictures. I don't want to see them.
And they have this. And what can you do? You can put your own stuff. You can decorate it. You can decorate your own.
I wonder if you were looking. You're gonna like that when that goes on YouTube.
Okay.
This'll get the views.
So you can decorate your own area. You can create all this. You can put all this in. All the good stuff, you know. If you want to organize your thing, it's got very easy to access folders, which you can like put little things on the folders, and it's fun. I know I'm gonna hear this in the comments, but he doesn't know about this, so I'm kind of glad. But Nintendo Badge Arcade takes real life money. Well, you don't need Nintendo Badge Arcade. It's still an amazing experience. And the theme shop, I get that it has all this. And, another thing, it has amiibo functionality. Just something I wanted to throw in.
Just like the Switch.
It does. But
What's
Switch
your
only has
argument?
it in, like, one Joy-Con. I'm just saying...
What difference does that make?
I'm just saying it is. I do prefer the amiibo functionality in some of the 3DS games over some of the Nintendo Switch games. I think the best, in my opinion, the best amiibo functionality has been in Splatoon.
Yeah?
The first Splatoon, where you could get stuff.
Well, I think I don't have any other features to list, but
you have a kickstand.
I have a kickstand. You're right. I have a kickstand
that
works.
Way too easy. Another thing. We have heard reports of your Nintendo Switch scratching on the dock. What's that about, Mr. Funny?
If you guys want to debate in the comments on which console is better, you guys can just do that.
Okay.
I'm going to cancel Tristan's own video because this is on his channel and I keep forgetting it's not on mine. So I'm going to be a bully and just do this.